It was awesome. Last week I got the same question about how much pride the senior class takes in going undefeated against South Carolina, and sure enough, we went out and did that. So I'm just really happy for our guys.
You guys had such high expectations as a unit coming into this year. Now that we're winding down, do you guys feel like as a whole that you reached your own expectations as far as how the defense wanted to perform?
I think that we are just now playing our best football, and we still have some time to go. But all in all, I'm just really happy for our defense. We knew we were gonna have to be the anchor of the team. Just complimenting off the offense and everything else. But I think we're not satisfied, and we're just focused on getting better and just improving each week.
Do you feel like you get more, just having been there, done that last year, do you get something out of that, or is it more just on this year?
As far as been there, done that, I would just kind of say we've been there and we know what it takes. So the moment is never too big for us just because we've been in similar situations like we're going through this year. So just taking it day by day and just treating it like the first game of the season.
What do you remember about that historic 58-0 game down in Miami a couple of years ago? And obviously it's two different teams, but do you think that the guys who are still there on their team from that year kind of have a chip on their shoulder over that?
I feel like, similar to me, I didn't play much that year just because I was a redshirt freshman, and I'm sure a lot of guys they had that played were redshirt freshmen or were getting significant snaps or weren't. But I'm sure they carry a little bit burden, but not too much just because the whole coaching staff changed and everything like that. I feel like the media is going to try to make that the rhetoric this week, but and I understand that. But going forward, we just have to understand that they're a new program, they have new players, and they're a good team, and we're a good team, and this is what championship football is all about, just going out and competing.
How special is it for you and this team to get back to this point at the beginning of the season? There's so many question marks on the offensive side of the ball. People didn't think you to win the league, and people didn't think you to win the division.
It's awesome. No one expected us to get as far as we are right now, and that's just a compliment to our team because we didn't get that memo. And I'm just really proud of our guys and how we responded, and just proving everyone wrong. Like I said, we weren't expected to make it this far, so just going out every day and just not worried about the outside sources and just playing the best ball we can.
Since screens are a big part of Miami's game, how are y'all as the defense going to neutralize that?
Just playing sound, playing honest. They like to do a lot of stuff, and they're really good at the screen game. So just being disciplined and just executing the call that our coaches put us in.
Have you seen them enough? And again, you didn't know until a couple of weeks ago you'd be playing them in the title game. But maybe at times when you were watching football, have you seen Miami? Is there anything you recall this year that when you watched them maybe jumped out at you watching their offense?
They're kind of similar to our offense. They're fast. They have long receivers. They have Braxton Berrios is a really good slot receiver. That's going to be a challenge. And their quarterback is athletic. He can run. He can pass. So I'm really just looking forward to the opportunity. They're a good team, and we're a good team. So I'm excited for the matchup.
How much growing up did you? And I guess Miami's kind of been on a roller coaster from the time you were coming up. But you probably know about their history at one time. They were one of the elite programs with 50 guys in the NFL, that kind of thing. Is there any aura getting ready to face a team like that? And I know you've played some iconic teams in the past few years.
This is a nameless, faceless opponent. At the end of the day, we're playing Clemson. If we don't lose to Clemson, we should be all right.
Can you guys play any more loose in these elimination games because you've got your ring, you guys have got to enjoy the championship game experience? Can you play any more loose going, okay, if we lose, we still have some good history these last few years?
Obviously that's not our motive going forward, just because we just want to be the best, week in and week out. So I feel like that would be settling and selling ourselves short of our potential and what we have the chance to do. So I don't think that's the mindset for any of our guys, just because we want to leave a legacy, and part of that is living a legacy. So just how we come in each day and practice and prepare is complement to how we play on Saturdays.
I know you play against Miami's offense, but how do you go about blocking out some of the extra stuff that their defense does, like with the turnover chain and all the panache and stuff that's around that?
Just block all that stuff out. Just like we did last week against South Carolina when they were throwing stuff on the field for our offense. We can't really pay attention to outside sources and things that don't affect us as a defense. Probably a little more challenging for the offense, just because it's kind of a mental game. But I'm confident. We have a very mentally strong team, and I don't think it will get to us too much.
Has the conversation ever come up with your defense that they do the chain? I think
No, not necessarily. I mean, I understand why they do the whole chain thing. I mean, it's the you know, and everything that comes with it. I mean, I think it's pretty cool because that's the flash of the program, and I mean, so be it. Teach his own. I mean, for us, we don't necessarily have that just because it's Clemson, and we don't really necessarily look forward to getting recognition like that as far as creating a turnover, but just celebrating with your teammates and just understanding that us getting a turnover helps our offense and helps our team put us in the best position to win. So that's about it.
Dorian, you've been matched up against the team slot receiver a couple times, notably Greg Dortch at Wake Forest. But what kind of challenge does Barrios present to you?
He's physical. I mean, he's strong. He's quick. So I just have to be disciplined in my technique. Just, like I said, it's another matchup and a chance for me to showcase my skill set. And I mean, he's a great player. So I'm just really looking forward to that.
Do you feel like this is a 100% win or go home as far as the playoffs, or do you feel like you could drop this game and still find your way into the Final Four?
It's definitely win or go home. Just Miami, they're a good team, and if we lose to them, then especially with everything else going on in the CFP, just in my opinion, it's win or go home. That's my mindset, and I think that's the team's mindset.
You've been without Trey Lamar for a couple of weeks now. How much pride do you take in the job that the other guys have done stepping up, like JD and Scalpi and even Chad Smith?
It's awesome, just because early on in the season there was a lot of question marks about that, like why are these guys getting reps this early on in the season, this, that, and the other. And I sat here and said, later on in the season, we're going to need that depth to show up, and sure enough, it did. And I'm just really happy to how those guys responded, just because, they knew that this time was going to potentially happen. And the fact that, James came in and led the team 2 weeks in a row with tackles, and him not being the starter is just a compliment to how well he's prepared and how much he's developed over the season.
Dorian, you guys were the highest ranked team to get a win in rivalry week. Did you guys talk at all about Miami losing to Pitt, Alabama losing to Auburn, especially after switched over?
Not too much, just a little bit. At the end of the day, the best team in college football doesn't always win. And, you have to show up every week, and you can't underestimate an opponent because, as you can see, there's losses all over college football. So, we can't say too much of it because we lost to Syracuse, so it can happen to anybody. So just understanding that and just being honest with the game, I think, is the best way to avoid that.
There were only questions that were outside the program about where Clemson was going to go after Deshaun. What were the questions within you guys, and was there a moment when you said, hey, this is going to be okay with him?
I think the biggest question for us was just leadership. Who's going to lead? Who's going to step up and take things into their own hands? And I think as soon as we met after the national championship and going into winter workouts, guys really had to reevaluate who they wanted to be as a team and who they wanted to be as an individual on the team as far as leading. And I think we did a good job of guys stepping into those roles and everyone following and guys leading by example.